All right, Leo, it looks like you have it all, but there's something wrong. Because, okay, look, we have the property, the main male, we have marriage, but then we have poverty. So, to the outside, does everything look great, but you're broke? Or do you have a marriage that looks happy, but it's not that great? I don't know. I have to get cards. Let's see. Are trying to get a property maybe and you just don't have enough money? Let's see. Leo. Okay, well that came out reversed, so I'm keeping it that way. Okay, someone's not telling the truth because the Knight of Swords reversed would be somebody not telling the truth. It's also, uh, oof, that's not very kind words. Jeez. That's interesting. Now I have the Ace of Swords upright. All right, let me clarify some of this. I'll get one more. That's interesting. Okay, there you are. The strength. Someone's trying to keep things together. We had the Five of Cups. Okay, the Knight of, that's about responsibility. Okay, I gotta clarify this first. The Knight of Swords. So the strength. Oof. I feel like someone's trying to assert their will onto somebody. Someone's trying to make somebody change. That's how I feel. See the Ace of Swords. Somebody knows it's truth. Somebody's waking up to something. Get me here. Give me a sec. Sorry. I had to pause because people don't like when I pause to figure stuff out. So, yeah, so it looks like somebody likes has okay, it looks like somebody yeah, is a liar. I was right. Somebody likes attention. Also, somebody's ethics, they have no ethics. It says ethics are for sale. Morals, has no morals. So I would say this is here because it's their moral poverty. Not that they're poor, it's their ethics. They have no morals. I feel like that's what you're waking up to. Somebody has no morals. Because look, we have an awakening. So usually the Four of Swords is about, so you're learning you're figuring something out about somebody. They have no morals. They have no ethics. Usually the Four of Swords is heartbreak. I don't have the card here. I'm not going to show you, but usually there's three swords up here, heartbreak, and the person takes time out to gain clarity. The Ace of Swords is usually at the bottom, the one sword, and then the three swords. So you've gotten some heartbreak. You probably learned that somebody was, doesn't mean they cheated, but like, as in, like, they were, like, they cheated with another woman, but you probably learned that, like, they lied about something. Okay. and in that they have no ethics or morals. I mean, it could be that they are Casanova, but I would have to say it doesn't have to be that. Damn. So this person did something to break your heart. Okay, the Three of Swords is in here. So you're taking a break, I feel like, and you're having a wake up call about somebody here. I feel like they did something in the past though, because we have the Six of Cups, because this is nostalgia. So I feel like you're kind of going over, you're connecting the dots, and you're kind of going over something, and that's what's giving you an awakening about a person here. Let me see the Strength. The Six of Wands could also not be about attention. It could also be somebody likes to win. They have ego. This is a lot of ego. That could be kind of like narcissistic. And I'm not saying the person's narcissistic. They could just have those tendencies. You know what I mean? Not everyone's narcissistic, but a lot of times if people are in like a shadowy, they can have the tendencies. Six of Strength. They're the Strength. Yeah, ethics and morals. That's what it is. It's justice. It's like, I mean, you may have been in denial about something at one point. That's kind of what it seems like it is. And you're waking up to it. Knight of Pentacles. Yep. 5. This is, for me, the same as this card, but in oracle form. It's like depravity. That's kind of what I feel like. So the King of Pentacles we have here is about responsibility. Like maybe this person doesn't take any responsibility for their actions. Abandonment. Maybe they abandoned, maybe there's something to do with abandonment. So there's 5s, it's difficult change. There could be something about, ooh, didn't I say something about somebody trying to force somebody to change? Maybe you've been waiting for somebody to change, but because we do have the Wheel of Fortune here, maybe you've been trying to wait for somebody to change, but they're not changing. And now you're waking up to this person's not going to change. And they have no ethics and morals, and they don't match your morals. This is the other card I got. That's, I don't know if I showed it to you. That's where I got the ethics. Ethics are for sale. Morals. So like they value money, and they will sell their ethics, their morals for money. Interesting. So it looks like you're waking up. You're having a wake up call about a person in your life, somebody very important though, because obviously you have a very connection to a very deep connection to this person. I mean, it could be marriage, could be anything. Yes, it could be somebody you're married to, like as in married, or it could be a business partner. You know what I mean? It could be in business. You could realize that your ethics don't align with a business partner anymore. So interesting. All right, I'll see you next time.